Hello everyone. So this week we've got a bunch more stuff. That's almost the exact phrase I always say, as is that. But got quite a bit of interesting things. Now this week we went to 2 dumps. We did not go to 1 dump, we went to 2. It's kind of a long story, but we were helping out my dad's friend with something and we had to go to the dump around her area, so we just went to the dump and took some computers from there anyway. But we won't be doing that again, because we need a permit to go to that dump. So, yeah, first thing we got, not first thing, but one of the first things is this computer. We've painted this computer right down here. Has the exact same case as this computer, but this one's unpainted. So you look at that, and then look at that. I think that one looks a lot cooler, except it doesn't have the little plastic bit in front. It's a little plastic thing, I don't think. But anyway. So it's got a DVD drive. This stuff, it looks kind of cheap and old, but it's got an AMD Athlon
64-2200.
I don't know how fast it is. And it's got 36 RAM, 2 of which are 256 megabyte DDR, doesn't say how fast it is. And a 1 gigabyte chip of 333 megahertz. So that's nice. I also have this video card. It looks like a pretty boss video card. It's only 64 megabyte though, and fancy's up. As well as one of these cards. It's a PCI to IDE thing, 2 IDE outputs, so you can hook your drives and whatnot to that. Remember, this saved us with our 9100. We needed it for 9100 a while ago. I've explained that in other videos. There's a heatsink. 3-pin power connector, of course. So, next up, I'm going to mention what
Mention
else?
things you got at the first recycling center.
Yeah, like that was a different one. That's a little crappy one. It had like a AMD Athlon. It was really old. Has a bunch of SDR RAM. Put stuff. I'm gonna scrap it. It has a USB card though. I'm not gonna get rid of that. Whatever that is. Ethernet card. A really crappy looking video card and some SDR RAM.
Oh,
these are both 256 megabytes. So we're probably gonna end up keeping these because it's useful in computers like this compact Evo. I just got working today. It's from one of our other videos. It's a D5S. Put 2 gigahertz Pentium 4 in it, 1.5 gigs of SD RAM. See, that's where it comes useful. It's a gig and a half of sync RAM or SD RAM. I still don't know what it's called.
SD RAM.
Because we had a 1 gigabyte chip of it and said, why not put it in there? So this is the only computer we got today we're going to scrap so far.
Other stuff in the same recycling center are these. The speaker, this is a Panasonic
Subwoofer.
Yes, separate enclosure speaker system, which basically means it has like 2 speakers inside of it, subwoofer and a normal speaker. That's why it has 4 wires coming out of the back of it. Plugs in this thing here, control thing, and the second speaker's right here. Now, this is a 160 gig IDE hard drive. Also came from the same place.
You don't know if it works
looks
or
like
not.
It works.
Of course.
I got these speakers. Not sure how good they are. Well, not really sure how good they are, but they look okay. I had to cut the cables because they're caught under something. I didn't feel like moving like a giant TV or something.
Is that it in that pile? And a bunch of stuff like a keyboard. It's like a Mac keyboard. I don't really like the look of it. We got like a blue purplish bottom and stuff. We got a bunch of USB A to B cords. Something weird here. This is a PS2 keyboard and mouse to USB. That can actually come in handy. And USB cable. I think it's like a mini B or something. Some cable with, I don't even know what that is. Here's the other speaker.
Keep on moving. Let's go.
This type of a printer we got the other day. So that's it for the first stuff we got. Next up is this. This is a Dell Precision 360. We've had a bunch of these in the past.
This isn't actually the Precision. I think this is the crappy Optiplex thing.
Alright, yes, it has no front bezel, so that's why I'm scrapping it. Not scrapping it. I am just taking it for parts. It has a 2 gigahertz Pentium 4, which I have tons of already. So this RAM in it. I call this stuff clear RAM, since it's really not. It doesn't really have any RAM in it. It's just there for fillers, because these Optiplexes and whatnot really don't like it when you have empty RAM slots for whatever reason. And 228 megabyte chips of
128 megabyte.
Yeah, ECC RAM.
So that's 256 megs total.
You can do math.
Oh, on the card has some weird, like, elongated DVI connector thing. Is that longer than usual? It looks like it.
Let's test that. Let's not.
Okay. Looks pretty crappy.
That's sound. Anyway, this is a floppy drive, is it? I don't know. Can't tell what it is from here. It might be the hard drive. That's a floppy drive, alright. 2 floppy drives? Really? Really? Who needs 2 floppy drives?
Yeah, it's longer.
Oh, one's a zip. So.
Yeah, this DVI is longer.
That's alright, but I was using my camera hand to push the computer up. 2 CD drives, whatever. You know, it's pretty basic, I guess. So, sound cards might actually be the same model of some of the sound cards I'm trying to sell on eBay. CT4780. Go check the model number of one of those sound cards in there that looks exactly like it. Okay, thanks.
Other things is Acer.
It's kind of got a banged up back to it.
Yeah, just a little bit. However,
well, I'm going to read off the specs to you. 4 gigabytes of DDR2 memory, 500 gigabyte hard drive, an E2200 Pentium dual core processor, super multi-drive, I don't know what the heck that is, and all that good stuff. Windows Vista. Sounds amazing, but unfortunately doesn't have much of any of that. Someone took all the RAM out, had 2 RAM slots, hard drive out, and I think all the peripherals, right?
However, it has a, it does have a PCI Express card slot, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, slot at least. And what's this? Is that a what? No, it's just anything.
And it's a 2.2 gigahertz.
Well, hence same 2200.
Yeah, 2.2 gigahertz Pentium dual core.
LGA, of course. No clock at 478. And we got a Dimension 3000 over here. This front bezel is just right here. I'm just gonna pop it back on. I don't know why it fell off, but we just found it not on for some reason. So I'm gonna figure out a way to pull this out. And this thing was quite interesting. I'm gonna pop it down right here. I'm just using my chair as a temporary work table, so it's got a Pentium 4 in it. Hold on. It is a 2.8. I remember reading that. Took it out, looked at it. 2.8 Pentium 4. You know, title card, pretty basic stuff. Didn't have a video card. It doesn't have a video card slot. Got a hard drive, probably 40 gigabyte. Haven't checked it out yet. That was not good. I had to just pull it out. Never mind. But it did have some RAM in it. It only has 2 RAM slots. But I'm going to show you this RAM. There's the RAM that came in. They're both identical. I'm just going to show you one of them. Yeah, it's pretty boss. 1 gigabyte DDR400. 2 of them too. So I'm going to put 2 gigs, 2 1 gigabyte chips of DDR400 RAM in a Dimension 3000. It's kind of overkill. It's kind of bottlenecking because you really don't need that good amount of RAM in such a simplistic computer. But it's cool because we get to have a total of 3 1 gigabyte chips of DDR RAM, which kind of annoys me because I bought 4 256 megabytes of DDR400 RAM on eBay for $7 like a week ago. It got here a while ago too, a couple days ago at least. And now I'm finding tons of good DDR RAM. Of course I bought it because we didn't have any, but now I'm finding tons of it. This is a Precision 360. It's kind of scratched to hell, but ow! I just fell on my foot. Oh, beautiful. Wrong side. So flip it over, scratch it more insanely. Okay. Push that tab at the bottom, pull it up. So it's got a gigabyte of RAM. It's ECC RAM. I guess these things like to take ECC RAM. It has a processor. I think it's like a 2 gigahertz. I don't know, something like that. So an AGP video card. It's one of those ones with the fans on. We have one of them already. It's a DVI VGA. And what's this? It's a title card, I think. And it has an 80 gigabyte hard drive. I unplugged that to pull out and look at it earlier. SD drive and the floppy drive. I got a zip drive. I'm really too lazy to check because it really doesn't make a difference if floppy's the freaking thing. So the 2 more. All I have to really say about these things is that these 2 are crappy. This one is a Pentium 1 in it. And that one looks like it's custom built or something. 8 tons CD drive. Anyway, yeah, I looked at it. It's pretty crappy. So yeah, that's it, I guess. And I did buy a couple weeks ago a new thing for a Dell XPS 600. It's a new thing with fans in it, so I can run this thing now. I bought some DDR2 RAM off it. This thing costs like $15, and the RAM costs like $13. I'm getting a gigabyte, 112 megabyte chips, the DDR2 RAM. So I'm gonna try to sell this thing. I'm gonna put the 6800 in it, and the GeForce 6800, 2 gigs of DDR2, 667 megahertz RAM, PC 5300U, and probably 3.2 gigahertz Pentium 4 because we don't have that good of a Pentium dual core. But I might put the 2.2 Pentium dual core we got today in it, but I don't know if that would look good. I mean, 2.2 gigahertz versus 3.2, it just doesn't look as good, even though it is dual core. So, I guess that's it for now. Let's go to paint the computer. I'm still waiting on my... Oh, I have to upload the video I recorded a week ago. Today is September 3rd. I'm nowhere near uploading the other video because my external hard drive crashed. Or, no, it didn't crash. The power supply died to it, so I bought a new one. And I just figured out that I have one for it. I bought it, and then right then I figured I probably had one for it. So... We got these speakers last week. Stop playing copyrighted music! So,
Actually, it's legal.
oh, it is?
We bought this, yeah.
I don't know if it's legal. So we got these speakers last week. Or this week? Last week?
Last week.
Can't this week. What the hell am I talking about? So with our kick ass sound system.
It's not actually that great.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool bass. It's pretty cool, I think.
Of course, you can't hear that very well if you're listening from the camera. How long's the video?